Many Florida real estate owners and investors are starting to liquidate their assets as their interest in investing in homes in Florida is dropping at an alarming rate. Housing prices all across Florida are expected to collapse as the number of houses available for sale just skyrocketed. The key investors in the market right now are getting out because they see the writing on the wall. They know that what follows after this is a massive crash that can lead to loss of capital. Redfin's recent analysis showed that investors' home purchases are down over 40%. The scariest part is that when this happened in 2005 and 2006, it was the primary indicator of a complete US housing market crash just 2 to 3 years later. The 2008 US housing crash happened. Florida today is one of the most crash-prone housing markets in America. There are 494 houses for sale in Florida right now, the highest level since the start of this century. Homeowners in many neighborhoods in Florida don't seem to be aware of the foreseen danger yet. They still place high demands on their houses, and if they don't realize what's about to happen, this will be a heavy blow to their faces. A few of them who have seen what's coming are already starting to place lower prices for their homes, and some are even beginning to ask for lower prices for renting their properties. Rental homes in Northport, Sarasota are beginning to crash, and just recently we reviewed a house in the neighborhood that had hit 10%. A $2,000 monthly rent is now $1,800 to rent the same property per month. Inflation, on the other hand, isn't making it easy at all. The current inflation in the US economy is stopping people from being able to afford a home. For example, in recent years, the median home price in Florida has been rising faster than the average income. In August 2023, inflation rose from 3.2% to 3.7%, and it has stayed that way for a while now. The Federal Reserve's efforts to curb inflation by adjusting interest rates can also impact the mortgage rates, making borrowing for a home more expensive. The average income in Florida varies across different regions, but generally falls within the national average. However, this income level might not keep pace with the rapidly increasing housing prices. This situation creates challenges for first-time buyers or individuals looking to upgrade, as they might find themselves priced out of the market due to inflation-driven surge in home prices. Interest rates on mortgages have also been on the rise since 2022, and they have increased more than 18 times between 2022 and today. People now find it more challenging to borrow money to buy homes. American and Florida residents have no other choice than to face the high mortgage rate payments if they have to own a home. Mortgage Bank Associate data have shown the high mortgage rate, which has kept increasing and is now at 8%, the highest since 2000. It has now amounted to $463 billion after rising from $333 billion in the first quarter. In 2022, the US Census Bureau shows that nearly 276,000 people left Florida for other states like North Carolina, Georgia, and Texas. Insurance premiums have also been on the rise, and it's believed to also contributed to why many people are running away from Florida into other states. Insurance premiums this year have gone up to 40%, making Florida the most expensive state to get your home insured in the United States today. The average homeowner insurance premium is $2,288, a full $820 higher than the national average. The Insurance Information Institute estimates that 13% of all Florida homeowners carry no property insurance, nearly doubling the national average of 7%. Vivian Lemon, a broker for Reality.com in Maitland, Florida, notes that statewide sales volume has declined for the last 2 years, but inventory remains low. But not everyone shares this perspective about Florida homes. Blake Bahut, a broker associate and realtor with Realty One Group, says the most straightforward word to describe the current Florida real estate market is steady. In his opinion, what is happening to the current Florida real estate market is similar to what happened in 2017 through 2019, where homes priced well tended to sell within a few weeks on the market, while homes priced too high tended to sit. He let us know that many would-be buyers on the sidelines waiting for interest rates to come down just enough so they can purchase a home with their ideal budget. However, the ongoing situation has affected many early investors who said they purchased 48.6% fewer homes in 2023 than a year earlier, as the devaluation of houses and rent continues to eat at their profit. In an analysis by Redfin, investors' home purchases in some central states in the US, Florida inclusive, plunged by over 50%. Cities like Orlando, Tampa, and Jacksonville saw over 50% decline. Cities in other states like Atlanta, Phoenix, and Charlotte saw a fall of over 60% in investors' purchases. According to Redfin again, a typical American sold a home in March 2023 for $145,714, 45.9% more than the buying price. But simply because they sold at $145,000 higher than what they bought the home with doesn't mean they made a profit. Costs of an occasional renovations and other expenses might have taken all their expected profit entirely. In January 2021, the mortgage rate reached an all-time low of 2.65%. Now the table has turned around, and the current graph indicates a fast rising interest rates. Investors were pulling back, causing housing values to fall continuously. Slow rent growth has made it difficult for investors to make a profit. Investors who flip properties are also in trouble in this current situation, as low sales mean they won't be able to pay their mortgages, or they'll most likely sell at a loss. There has also been a drop in buying second and third vacation homes. The desire for vacation homes in the current market is at a nearly 7-year low due to various factors contributing to high housing costs and a shift in work dynamics back to office spaces. The statistics from a Redfin analysis of Optimal Blue data reveal a significant decline in mortgage rates locked for second homes, down by almost 50% from pre-pandemic levels in August. This drop signifies the 14th consecutive month where second home demand has remained at least 30% lower than pre-pandemic figures, mainly due to soaring house prices and limited inventory, dissuading potential buyers. Mortgage rate locks for second homes dipped to a 7-year low in February, plummeting by 52% compared to pre-pandemic levels, underscoring a prolonged period of reduced demand. This data results from agreements between homebuyers and lenders to secure mortgage interest rates, with approximately 80% of these rate locks culminating in property purchases. Comparatively, demand for second homes has declined more than primary residences over the past year, witnessing a 19% decrease in mortgage rate locks, while direct homes experienced a 14% decline. This shift follows a surge in demand for vacation homes during the pandemic when record low mortgage rates enticed affluent individuals to invest in second properties, especially in locations conducive to remote work. Several factors contribute to the dwindling interest in second homes, including escalating property prices, increased loan fees for second home purchases implemented in 2022, and the fading appeal of rental properties due to factors such as rising mortgage rates, the resurgence of office work, and regulatory constraints on short-term rentals. However, there's a slight uptick in second home demand from the earlier low experienced in the year. This rise might be attributed to the price decreases in specific second home hotspots and the proactive investment behavior of some affluent buyers seeking vacation homes before potential price hikes. The decline in interest for second homes began around April 2022, coinciding with the enforcement of increased loan fees and a subsequent rise in mortgage rates that affected the overall appeal of investing in vacation properties. We would not like to be entirely negative about Florida. The state has also some quality inflow of people, and there's a good chance they'll bounce back out of any housing situation they find themselves in. But still, you need to exercise caution and do proper research, especially when you're a housing investor in Florida. According to statistics, Florida has outstanding growth figures too, and it's a very business-friendly environment. Everything comes down to timing, not just with real estate, but everything with investments as a whole. If you buy at the wrong time, you'll suffer losses, but if you buy at the right time, you'll enjoy gains. It's essential to do adequate research before purchasing houses today, especially with the scary news of another major housing crash happening in the US flying around. Remember to subscribe to our channel if you found this content valuable. We'll see you in the next one.